Hi friends, today is the day 7 of my 365 days challenge. Today I'm not in the same position where I'm making the video regular basis. It is now 7 a.m. morning. Today I set the alarm at 3 a.m. but unfortunately I got up but I did not get up from my bed, because actually one thing is that your mind is always wants to stay in the comfort zone, because you know that rubber, when you parcel something, you have seen that in the hotels where they parcel using the rubber to parcel something. So at that moment what happened, the rubber, if you will stretch the rubber, then it will expand, but when you lose it, then it will come to its original position. Our mind also something like that, where it wants to stay in the comfort zone, because our mind has something, uh, some kind of many excuses, you can say that many excuses our mind has, that it is regular basis or in the day-to-day life, when you will just free something, if you, when you give some kind of opportunity to it, then it is start to give excuses, and in it come to its original position for stay relaxed. So on regular basis I was getting up at 3 a.m. but unfortunately today what happened, there are a lot of excuses given by my mind to myself. No, I have to do the lot of stops, lot of things, that's why I should not get up at 3 a.m. but that excuses continue, that's why I not got up at morning today. And right now it is 7 a.m. on the morning. Hope so thing will be better. And right now I am going to the field where I was running every day. That's why I have listened yesterday that where I was running in the morning time, there are a lot of people are coming for running. That's why right now I am going there to see or watch what is happening there. And so here is the weather is really beautiful, because there is a cloud in the sky, that's why it is little bit romantic also. So hopefully the thing is that I was talking about your mindset, your brain, because when you will give some kind of relax to your mind, after that it automatically come to its comfort zone. And always remember one thing, if you want to be successful, then never listen to your mind, because it will give what kind of excuses, or such a kind of excuses you can never imagine. That's why never listen to it. And if you decided to do something, and if you decided to do the certain kind of works in the regular basis, or what kind of dreams you have, or what kind of things you want to do, and if you maintain that consistency, or if you want to do that thing, then definitely do it, because never listen to it. So definitely I took some rest, because every day I was running around 10 kilometers. That's why I also agree that my calves have a lot of pain, because the bone inside the calves are are in pain yesterday. That's why it also be an excuses to get some rest, whatever, leave it. So this is the thing, that's why you try to keep it up, continue. And I am so close to my destination, so hopefully we'll reach there. And another thing is that right now I am making this video while going to the walking to the road, walking on the road. And I know there is people are going on after, before, and sideways, but still I am speaking right now because I know that because I newly shifted here. That's why mostly people don't know me, and that's why I have the courage to speak something. Might be some extent in somewhere where I just stop the video because it is the market area. That's why much more people are there. That's why I stop making the video. There is also lack of confidence. It is not that I am fully confident. I cannot say like this. But yes, I'll show you. I am near about to that place. As you can see the video, because I am showing here, finally I reached to my destination where I come to every day for running, and I do 8 to 10 kilometers around running. And if you will combine both, then it is up to 10 kilometers, above the 10 kilometers or nearly about 10 kilometers, but specifically running for 8 kilometers. So I was telling about that our mind is something like that rubber. You have seen that rubber when making parcel in the hotel. So at that moment, what happened? When they bind the parcel, so with that the help of small rubber, to bind it, to make it successful, they just stretch it, and when they lose it, then it comes to its original position. Our mind is something like that. As long as you will stretch it, it will fruitful, or it will work according to it. But when you start to give excuses to relax to it, then it will come to its original position. So in our day-to-day life, we are doing the same thing. When in the practical aspect, I am going to tell you that we cannot stretch a rubber at a long period of time. But in the same way, in our mind also, so we cannot, or we will, some situation at some moment we just fail to stretch it for a long period of time. And another thing is that if you will experiment the rubber, that if you will hold it for a long period of time by stretching it, so at some point it fails to return to its original position. Means its elasticity, which was present at the earlier time, when you just lose it, it comes to its original position. But at some period of time, when it is stay its original stretching position, then it loses elasticity and come to in the stretched condition. Our mind also something like that. When you will train it, when you will force your mind that no, I have to do some work, I have to do it, I have to do this kind of action on the regular basis, at a certain point it comes to its original position, and it feels like no, I have to do it, means I have to do it. And at that moment your mind will never let you give any kind of excuses for not doing something. So this is all about the mind. So in the same thing happened to me on the morning today, because every day I just got up at 3 a.m. by giving the alarm, by doing a lot of exercise or running. So I literally got tired yesterday, but unfortunately I have to got up 3 a.m. But my mind also did the same thing what I was telling you about, that it gave a lot of excuses. No, I have to do some work in the evening, so I will not come for running. It is exercise, so my bone is in a little bit pain, that's why some relax to recover from it. Lots of excuses given my mind. And as long as my mind is not completely trained, it is as long as it is does not lose its elasticity, so it will create a problem for me. But when I will train it, when I will do action, when I will do some of work on it on the regular basis, so definitely it will uh, obey my words, and it will not love to give excuses while I authorize some kind of work, or when I have some target to achieve at that moment. So it will not create any kind of excuses at that moment. So this is the process, this is the way, so that can we train it, we accomplish the desired goal by our mind. Because actually what the problem is, that in the earlier condition it was not like that, because our day-to-day life, our action which we are doing in the regular basis, lose that creates the comfort zone of our mindset. If we are living all these things, if we start quitting all those things, suppose like that, we on the regular basis we just watching reels also, movies also, because yesterday I wasted around 2 to 3 hours by watching uh, movie story, because I was not watching movies right now, but it was explaining the movie in 15 or 13 minutes, so I was watching that. So in this process, in this way, I just invested my 2 to 3 hours because of this. So this was the thing which I was telling about. By this way, my time was wasting in this way, in this manner. So definitely it will also overcome, and it will be trained accordingly, and definitely I will achieve the thing. Because if I decided that I have to achieve 1 billion, then I have to work on it, I have to do some kind of stuff, so that it will be helpful, or it will be in a good condition, in a good position. Because without training your mind, you cannot control your life also. That's why it is essential to manage it, control it, and actually I'm not, because my as English is not my regional language, that's why it creates some problem by choosing the right words, the lack of vocabulary, and definitely I am also working on it. So I enhance my vocabulary, and develop my speaking ability, because from the starting position where I just started it, so at that moment my sole motto, my sole focus was to speak in this language, and there is on nothing other than exist at that moment, because I just want to enhance its ability. That's why I was planning that on the regular basis I will just speak for 10 minutes at that moment. And gradually the focus, the destination changed automatically. So right now I also do the same thing on the regular basis. Just I come to the camera, because today is the day 7, I think. Yes, I day 7. So in the regular basis for last 7 days I speaking in English right now. So definitely it will be helpful, because when I will be sitting, or when I will be making the video on the day 365, so at that moment definitely uh, I completely changed at that moment. My mindset, my action, my speaking ability, my words, my vocabulary, everything can be changed at that moment. So just make it, just continue it, whatever. Because I agree that I did not got up at 3 a.m. I just keep some kind of action. But what was my mindset, that to make the video, because till 365 days I have to make the video, I will upload it. Might be some videos, might be some kind of informational or not, whatever. But it is the way of consistency. In the consistency way, I do some kind of action on the regular basis. One thing is that I'm telling you some kind of some information when I was doing in my day to day basis action. So what I realized that when you started skipping one thing in every action, suppose I'm just simplifying it. Suppose in 20 in a day you are doing a lot of stops, you are studying, you are doing some kind of action in every way of aspect. So when in other aspect also, when you start skipping something, or when you start is giving excuses in another thing, it also affects your whole day action. I'm giving with you an example, because before 2 to 3 days before, what I was doing that while after completion of my running, so at that moment I have to exercise. But by giving some kind of excuses, I just skipping the thing. I'm not doing because I have to attend the tuition. That's why I told myself, no, I will not do this today because I have to go earlier to my home. That's why I just start skipping. So when that kind of mindset, when that kind of attitude comes in other aspect, in the similar way it also affects my other action. And gradually when you will see that in a clean water, when you add some sand or muddy water, then it completely what becomes muddy. That's why in the same way, when you will start skipping in something, when you start some kind of disturbance in other aspect, it will also completely disturb your whole action, whole day action. In might not be you can see in the one day basis, but you will definitely feel that. So by knowingly, by consciously, definitely I will eradicate it. I will rectify it, so that it will not further happen again. So this is all about today's video, because it is completely 11 minute 11 minute 30 second, because it was about for 10 minutes, but I will stretch it up. So see you with tomorrow with hopefully inside the room with a informational content. So see you, bye bye, take care.